Please rise and welcome the class of 2025 and the IDDP class of 2024. Please be seated. Now that we are all here and seated, I would like to begin by acknowledging that we are gathered here today on Treaty 6 territory and homeland of the Métis. We pay our respects to the First Nations and Métis ancestors of this place and reaffirm our relationships with one another. Hello and welcome. My name is Lisa Gregg, and I am the Director of Student Affairs and Wellness for the College of Dentistry. And it is my honor to be your MC for this momentous occasion for our students. How fabulous they look. Before I invite Elder Fleury to the stage, I would like to welcome our guests, students, staff, and faculty. I would like to introduce you to the special guests that we have with us today. I will ask them to stand or give a wave. I know how often we dread having to stand, so whatever you're comfortable with when I introduce you. Please feel free to show your appreciation for their attendance. Beginning in the front row. Dr. Jerry Uswak, College of Dental Surgeons of Saskatchewan, Registrar. Dr. Aaron Basilak, College of Dental Surgeons of Saskatchewan, President. Dr. Kristen Yount, Class of 1998 and Keynote Speaker. Elder Norman Fleury. Dr. Angela Jaime, Vice Provost, Indigenous Engagement, USASK. Provost Arini, Provost and Vice President, USASK. Chancellor Grit McCreath. Dr. Walter Sakira, Dean, College of Dentistry. Into our second row, he let us in, and he's not sitting there, but Dr. Peter Doig. Oh, he's tucked over there. I'm going to try. Dr. Selina Richter, Dean of the College of Nursing. Dr. Adam Baxter-Jones, Interim Associate Provost, Health. We invited members of the CDSS Council members. I'll ask that you please stand and be acknowledged as a group, or just Jamie as our Executive Director. Dr. David Stark, Saskatoon Dental Society. And sending his regrets is Dr. Vincent Torziap due to illness. Thank you. It is now my privilege to introduce Elder Norman Fleury. Born in St. Lazare, Manitoba, Elder Norman Fleury is known nationally for his efforts to preserve the Michif language, stories, history, and culture. In addition to being active for almost 56 years with the Métis government, governance, building, and preservation, and revitalization of the Michif language and culture. He has written several books on the subject, including Canada's first Michif language dictionary, and has translated documents ranging from children's books to government documents. He continues to work with Métis Nation Saskatchewan community schools and the University of Saskatchewan, where he is a special lecturer in the College of Education. He is a strong leader in teaching Michif and includes sharing Métis culture, history, and heritage. Elder Fleury wears many hats, but most importantly, he is Papa or Mushum to many in the Métis community. He continues his legacy by passing down his language and knowledge to his children Chantal and Mark and granddaughters Sage and Blake, as well as many other children within the Métis community. The Métis community, he believes, and these children are the future of the nation. He is the past, but is continuing to build a strong nation through the children. Elder Fleury, please join me on stage.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Merci beaucoup for merci for that great introduction. I'm greatly honored to be here today in your white coat ceremony, a celebration, and with the College of Dentistry. I've been working here at the university now for a number of years, and we're always meeting new people and great people. And today is a special day in the Michif community. This is All Kings Day. It's also a day that the Michif, our nation, was a giveaway day where you'd meet somebody and you'd gift today. So it was one of our gifting days. But also it's a special day because our granddaughter Sage is her birthday today, so we're going to be celebrating. And she's 4 years old. And she is now the future because it's her second year at Westmount School, and she's taken Michif, and she speaks Michif, so our language is not lost. Through our young children, our grandchildren, it will continue, because there was a time where the Michif language is something that, if you want to know about it, just look it up and you'll understand what Michif language is. And it's the most unique language in the world. The linguists across the world could not, they were flabbergasted to know that there was people that built their own distinction, their own stories, their own ceremony, their own language, Michif, and our ceremonies. And we're a people that have been here for a long, long time. My mom passed away. It'll be 13 years this year. She passed away at 108 years old. So that's the foundation. And her parents and her grandparents, they're already distinct. But with that, today is a very, very special day, and now we're in the new year, and I wish you all the best in your endeavors, but especially in this year that we are going into. And it's a year of love, it's a year of hope, it's a year of understanding, it's a year of getting together, knowing each other of all nationalities in this country. And we come together as Michif people, Métis, we're the best of both worlds. So we have the best bloodlines, and we took the best of both to make the best of who we are. So with that, I'm going to, in my language, Michif, and I will start off, and you pray in your own ways. And as you understand your belief, your Creator, and God, and what brings us together. And it just feels so good to be here today. I just feel that our humanitarian ways, our ways of love, and wearing the white coats, that it's pure. You know, you've got a code of honor, and you're moving forward, and I'm with you on your journey. So with that, Mantu, if you want to stand, you can stand. If you want to remain seated. But I'm standing, and I'm older than you, so maybe you can stand. No, I'm just kidding. I'll be 74 years old here pretty soon. So maybe we'll have a birthday party together, even if we're not. So if you want to stand or remain seated, Haman tu le bon Dieu, utagani pau yakanos, kachiogik, the dentistry guy totetsik, which hiko yes ship motetsik, which hiko yes in stotakik, which the oyes kawichi huewak, and he kachioga guataktajik man to which hik, kachiochin stotakik, kachiota ishinawak, totle modo tagayajik, University of Saskatchewan, itaga wikiak, itaga tuskiak, wichinan ko yeshish payekanos, our celebration magayayak. God our Creator, make us one mind, make us righteous, thankful, and proud. Help us all to come together in our hearts in a good way. Help these people that are on their journey in this special celebration today. And we give you thanks, God, our Creator, Jesus, for bringing us together today. And I thank you, O Lord, for sitting with us, and we invite you to be with us today in this celebration. And I am very thankful again for being here. It's a great honor. Merci, thank you. Let's have a wonderful day, wonderful time. Thank you.
Thank you. That's for him. Thank you so much, Elder Fleury. Our next speaker, while he needs no introduction, I am honored to provide one. Dr. Walter Sakira is the Dean of the College of Dentistry and tenured professor at the University of Saskatchewan. As Dean, Dr. Sakira is both the Chief Academic Officer and Chief Executive Officer of the College of Dentistry. Dr. Sakira is considered an international authority in dentistry. His contributions to research innovation, training the next generation of oral health professionals, and academic leadership activities reflect his national and international recognition as an ambassador of the Canadian oral health research and dental education within the country and around the globe. Dr. Sakira has been awarded several prestigious teaching and research honors at the national and international levels, including the 2019 International Association for Dental Research Distinguished Scientist Award. Whew! The most prestigious international award in oral health science. In 2021, he was elected a Fellow of the Canadian Academy of Health Sciences. The Canadian Academy of Health Sciences is one of 3 national academies that comprise the Council of Canadian Academies, the highest honor granted to scholars in Canada. To date, only 11 dentists have been elected as members of the CAHS, and Dr. Sakira is one of them. Dr. Sakira, please join me on stage on behalf of the College of Dentistry.
Thank you, Lisa. No pressure now. I go to use my iPad because my resolution for 2023 is to become paperless and to help the environment. So first of all, good afternoon, everybody, and Happy New Year. Today is a special occasion as we celebrate the hard work and the bright future of one outstanding group of students. I'm pleased to welcome the family and the friends of the DMD class of 2025 and the IDDP class of 2024. Thank you to the special guests in this event. Your presence is making the event more special. Thank you also to our faculty and staff for their work in supporting our students and for organizing this event. We also are joined by the 4th year DMD students who will be served as clockers. They were unable to have their own white coat ceremony 2 years ago because of the COVID-19 pandemic. But I'm happy to recognize them today. Their many contributions to the College of Dentistry communities are always appreciated. For the first time in 3 years, we are here together in person to mark one important moment in the lives of our dental students. Receiving the white coat indicates the point in their education when clinical work and responsibilities start. It's a tradition that all College of Dentistry students go through, and is one important part of their professional training. Today, these students will recite the oath of the professional conduct. They will accept the values and the responsibilities of our professional conduct in favor of our profession and our patients. The story of each of these 38 students came to the College of Dentistry are special. Each student has followed a unique pathway to discover the passion and commitment needed to embrace dentistry as their profession. The brief profiles included in your program provide a hint of their stories. Without exception here, these profiles show a dedication to education, a belief in their future, a commitment to others, and a sincere appreciation of the people in their lives who support their dreams. This College of Dentistry was created more than 50 years ago to serve Saskatchewan. As you see from the hometowns from many students, this remains a big part of our mission. But our community also includes DMD and IDDP students from other provinces and countries who have come to Canada and our college to grow as professionals. As a dean, I'm proud to recognize the skill and the dedications represented by these students. Their diversity in life experience, in education, and in culture contributes to the special sense of community inside the College of Dentistry. Today's event is a milestone as the members of this group continue their career as a dentist. Here, I would like to express my sincere congratulations for reaching these critical and important milestones. And for the families and friends, thank you for your belief in the future of these students. Thank you for supporting the College of Dentistry. And for all, thank you for joining us on this remarkable day. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Sakara. I would now like to introduce Chancellor Grit McCreath, who will be providing a greeting on behalf of the University of Saskatchewan. Now, she gave me strict instructions to keep it short, but with these kind of accomplishments, I couldn't possibly do that. So I'm going to share a little bit about Grit with you. She's already shaking her head at me. So in addition to commitment to community service in the University of Saskatchewan, Grit McCreath has been an educator, teacher librarian, and high school administrator for over 30 years in Saskatchewan, Alberta, and Ontario. She has taught all grades from kindergarten to grade 12, both public and private. She co-wrote the best-selling book, Waskesiu and Its Neighbors, A Casual Illustrated History, in 2008. For the last decade, she has served the University of Saskatchewan as a member of the Senate, Board of Governors, and as honorary ambassador. She's received the Saskatchewan Order of Merit in June 2019. She's been honored twice by the City of Calgary and received the Conference Board of Canada Royal Bank Partners in Education Award. She received the Excellence in Teaching Award from Alberta Education and was named one of Calgary's Women in Distinction in 2011. Women of Distinction, and she's like, that's not right. In 2011, received a spot on the College of Education Wall of Honor. In 2016, she was honored with the University of Saskatchewan Alumni Achievement Award for volunteerism, philanthropy, and public service. On National Philanthropy Day 2018 in Saskatoon, she and her husband Scott received the University of Saskatchewan Honored Supporter Award from the Association of Fundraising Professionals. In addition to all of this, Grit has previously served on the Resolve campaign cabinet, raising $74 million for affordable housing in Calgary. She currently sits on the board of the White Foundation of the Canadian Rockies, Banff. Other former board appointments include the Waskesiu Foundation, YWCA Calgary, where she's president, Famous Five Foundation, Junior Achievement, and the St. Albert Public Library. Grit and her husband Scott have teamed together on many projects. But in addition to all of that, of course, they're very proud of their two sons, Andy and James, along with their wives, Camille and Amber, and 4 delightful grandsons. The icing on the cake. Now I'm gonna have to shoot you. You heard it here first. Come on up.
Dear me, you have to be very, very old to have an introduction like that. Thank you, Lisa. Good afternoon, everyone. As Chancellor, I am absolutely delighted to bring you greetings from the university community, and I'm particularly happy that Dr. Irene and Dr. Jaime are here representing senior administration today. Please know how proud we are of you and the wonderful dentistry program led by your dean, Dr. Sakara. As Dr. Seuss would say, yay you. The White Coat ceremony is a celebration of students and the College of Dentistry's vibrant, student-focused culture of learning and its commitment to serving the community. The 38 students being recognized today embody the mission of the University of Saskatchewan to connect learning and outreach, promote diversity, and prepare students for their careers that enrich their lives and provide service to others. The College of Dentistry has a long history and a bright future as part of our university. Building on its more than 5 decades of educating dentists, the college has grown to include undergraduate and postgraduate research, along with its dental assistant program. A forthcoming dental therapy program underscores the college's commitment to underserved populations and Indigenous communities in Saskatchewan and beyond. By embracing the full dental team, facilitating innovative research, and establishing itself as a center for oral health education, the College of Dentistry is fulfilling our goal to be what the world needs. I am particularly pleased to share this ceremony with Dr. Kristen Yount, who will shortly be giving your keynote address. She is a good friend, and she's actually my dentist. She embodies so many wonderful qualities and could be the poster person for this college. So please enjoy the ceremony. I know I will. It's a great day to be part of the USASK family. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Chancellor McCreath. I would now like to invite Dr. Aaron Baslick, President of the College of Dental Surgeons of Saskatchewan. Don't worry, I'll wait. Sorry. Dr. Baslick was born and raised in Saskatoon and attended St. Edward's Elementary School and E.D. Fian High School. He graduated from the College of Dentistry at the University of Saskatchewan as the top graduate in 2003. He practices all aspects of family and emergency dentistry with a special interest in children's dental care. Aaron is an avid scuba diver, runner, and plays lead guitar in a local Saskatoon band. We were saying maybe instead of having the message, we should have had the guitar solo. Dr. Basiluk, could you please join me on stage to deliver your greetings on behalf of the College of Dental Surgeons of Saskatchewan?
Hello, thank you. I guess if I had my guitar here, I'd clear you guys out real quick. So when we want the ceremony to be over, I'll clear it out. So thank you, Lisa, for the kind introduction. My name is Aaron. I'm the president of the College of Dental Surgeons of Saskatchewan. I am honored to be here with all of you today. This is actually my first time attending this event. I graduated from the University of Saskatchewan College of Dentistry in 2003. It was a historic year for our college. It was the first graduating class of the 4-year program, which we all know today used to be a 5-year program. So things were pretty chaotic that first year. There was actually 2 full graduating classes. So yeah, we didn't even know anything about a white coat ceremony. All of a sudden, boom, you're in the clinic. So today is an important day. Today is a very special day for all of you. This signifies your transition into clinical dental treatment. The skills and habits you acquire now will become the foundation for your future success. They build upon all the knowledge that you have been accumulating since you began your dental journey years ago. Always try to remember how special each patient is that you will see. For some patients, that appointment might have been years in the making. It might have taken all of their courage just to sit down in their chair. Never forget that. Seize that opportunity to make it a memorable, positive experience for that person. Take time to talk to them, listen, and learn. Put them at ease, be compassionate, earn their trust. Many times, the most important thing we can do as dentists is just to listen. Give your all to every patient, every time. Make every dental appointment special. We are truly fortunate that the profession of dentistry still holds a special position of trust within society. As a result, society affords us, as a profession, certain privileges that are not available to others. In return for this honor, we as a profession must make a commitment to society that its members will adhere to the strictest ethical standards of conduct. This starts right here, today, in this room together. This extends throughout your professional career. This is a special day indeed. Use your knowledge and skills that you will acquire, hone them into being compassionate oral health care professionals and leaders. Become active in your communities, volunteer, make it a better place, and of course, make people smile. Congratulations to all of you today. Enjoy today, and good luck.
Thank you so much. I'm learning. I'll let people get seated before I make them run across the front of the stage before I start talking. Next up, Mr. Logan Henriksen. Yeah, Year 2 class representative. Logan was born in Saskatoon and raised in Red Deer, Alberta from the age of 3. He attended Hunting Hills High School until 2018 and then Red Deer College for 1 year prior to his transfer to the Good Guys, aka the University of Saskatchewan. Logan did 2 years of undergraduate study in anatomy and cell biology before being accepted into the College of Dentistry during his 3rd year. In his spare time, he loves to play all types of sports and compete in triathlons. Logan, you're up.
Thank you very much. I think we're good. I'll just leave it. I'll bend down. Good afternoon. My name is Logan Henriksen, and as mentioned, I'm the representative for the class of 2025. Before I start, I just wanted to take a moment to thank everyone for being here. Whether you came a long way or not, your presence here means the world to us. It's safe to say that without all your love and support over the last 20 plus years, none of us would be able to achieve what we have done to be here today. So I'd like to invite my class to quickly just take a moment to applaud everyone for being here. All right, so who are we as a class? Everybody here knows at least one of us on some sort of a deep level, but it's only us 33 that truly know who we are as a class and as a family. It may or may not be surprising for me to tell you that dental school is pretty hard. It's somehow both a marathon and a sprint, accompanied by a whole bunch of work to always keep you busy. Tackling a feat such as this without being surrounded by a group of highly motivated, like-minded, and supported individuals would be near impossible. We succeed together and fail together. Like any group of people, we don't always see eye to eye 100% of the time, but it's moments like these that help make our bond stronger in the future. I've truly never met a group of kinder, smarter, and more trustworthy individuals than my classmates. So, onto the white coat. On the surface, the white coat may not seem like much to some of you. It's only when you learn what it takes to obtain the white coat and why people strive to achieve it when the actual meaning becomes clear. The white coat symbolizes our transition from preclinical to clinical work, from working on mannequins made of metal and teeth made of plastic to working on real patients. Everything that we have done so far in our academic careers have just been stepping stones to reaching the graduation day. So from graduating high school, first day of university, applying to dentistry, admission, first lab, first class, whatever, so on, the white coat is just another stepping stone in that journey. For many of us, obtaining this coat symbolizes a dream that we have had for over a decade. The pre-clinic has become our home for the last 2 years. It'll be a bittersweet moment when we leave there for the last time. We have so many mostly good memories there, whether it be assignments, lab works, border molding. I'm sure we all love border molding. Competencies, and many late nights where we were stuck there till 1 or 2 a.m. trying to finish up our work. Or if you were Liam Zimmer, where we were at, there was also a handful of all-nighters where he would drill all night and then you'd get a coffee and you'd go straight to class the next morning. So whether we're excited or nervous or a mix to leave the pre-clinic, it is without a doubt played a huge role in molding us into the clinicians that we are today. Now it is time for us to accept these white coats with open arms, fully knowing the responsibilities and opportunities that come along with it. Thank you.
You're fast. There you go. Yeah, you're welcome. Oh, thank you so much, Logan. That was great. It's always good to get to know the students on every possible level, so thank you for that. Speaking of which, it is now my pleasure to introduce Ms. Vivian Mark, member of the class of 2025, who will perform our musical interlude. Vivian is from Saskatoon, and after graduating from Walter Murray Collegiate in 2018, she continued her studies at the University of Saskatchewan. She worked on her Bachelor of Science in Physiology and Pharmacology before her acceptance into the College of Dentistry. In addition to her DMD, Vivian is currently pursuing a Bachelor of Science in Dentistry. Outside of school, Vivian enjoys running, creating miniature models, good food, and listening to music. Vivian, please join me on stage. So a little bit of a scene change for our next guest. And I would like to introduce us and do a brief bio on our keynote speaker, Dr. Kristen Yount, class of 1998. Dr. Kristen Yount was born and raised on a farm in Saskatchewan and graduated from the University of Saskatchewan's College of Dentistry as a general dentist in 1998. In addition to co-owning her practice in downtown Calgary, Dr. Kristen Yount, DMD, is also the lead dentist for the Calgary Flames, the NHL team, for those of us who aren't sure, and a forensic dentist working with the Chief Medical Office in Calgary. Dr. Yount is one of only 3 practitioners in Canada who are accredited to teach the Harvard Medical School and the Benson Henry Institute's SMART program, Stress Management and Resiliency Training, educating people on how to participate in their own wellness by decreasing stress and their vulnerability to disease. A lot of our students had the opportunity of taking that course as well. Dr. Yount works with universities, healthcare associations, and business leaders to implement wellness initiatives for their organizations. She is also a certified yoga instructor of over 12 years and teaches yoga teachers anatomy, physiology, and the neuroscience, stress, and meditation. Please join me in welcoming Dr. Kristen Yount to the stage.
Hello, hello. Nice to be here. Well, I'm super proud of all of you. It's a big day for you. This is a big deal. Guess what I brought? White coat ceremony, such an important moment for you. As you can see, it was also an important moment for me. This is our clinic smock. We had colored smocks back in the day. This is my smock that, believe it or not, I just grabbed it from my closet, and I still have it hanging in my closet today. Before I continue, I want to just do a quick check-in with you guys. I want to see how you guys are feeling. Close your eyes, just for a moment. I want you to bring some awareness to your breath. Just take it a moment or two. And I want you to allow your attention to just drop into the sensations of your body. Notice how your skin is feeling. What is your heart saying? What is your gut telling you? Just notice what you're experiencing in this moment. And feel free to open your eyes if you wish. 27 years ago, I was standing right here, exactly in your shoes. You know, I remember feeling super excited to start this new chapter where we actually got to see patients on the clinic floor. I was proud of myself for the discipline, determination, perseverance, and all the sacrifices necessary to grow through the heavy preclinical academic workload. But I also remember feeling nervous, maybe a little anxious, having a few doubts about what lies ahead. Am I ready for this? Am I smart enough? Is this really the career path for me? Did I fool anyone? Should I really be here? All of these are normal thoughts to have, but they're just thoughts that come and go. And of course, you should all be here. And of course, you are all ready. You have all earned the right to be here. The fact that you're sitting right here is not due to any haphazard, random chain of events that has occurred. But at some point in your past, you all downloaded some sort of inspirational message that provided you with all the intentionality and possibility necessary, motivating you to be here right now. And you will all develop to become excellent USASK dentists. Remember when I presented to you back in August? One of the exercises that we did was I asked for you to contemplate, why are you here? Go back to that moment. Think about what you wrote down. Do you even remember what you wrote down? Hopefully you all took my advice and hung that piece of paper that you wrote on inside your locker so that you could read it every day. Now, that was probably not the first time that you've ever been asked the question, why are you here? Go back to your dental school interviews. Surely someone asked you, why do you want to pursue a career in dentistry? So why do you think it's such an important question for you to establish a connection to? Hold that thought. So here's one comment that I'd like to make about life as a dentist. I remember when I was in dental school, and everyone around me used to say, don't worry, next year things will get easier. Then after I graduated, I was running my own practice, managing my own staff, paying my own bills. My lawyer and accountant used to say to me, don't worry, in another 5 years, it will get easier. Everyone used to just say, give it time, life will get easier. Well, I'm here standing, looking back after 30 years, and unfortunately, I'm going to tell you that this getting easier thing is a little bit of a fallacy. As a matter of fact, within the last few years of practicing dentistry, it's actually become just a little bit more challenging. This is one of the reasons that it's so important to connect to your inspiration, your enthusiasm, and your passion for becoming a dentist. Life is genuinely quite balanced, as it's filled with equal numbers of ups and downs, good and bad moments, happy and sad events, gains and losses, trials and tribulations. There are going to be times in your life when you feel like you're having a bad day, a bad week, a bad month, maybe a bad year. I've had a bad year. Here's one of my personal experiences of having a bad day as a dentist, and I'm sure you are able to relate to this. Everyone's going to be able to relate to this. It was Monday morning, a few weeks ago actually. I woke up early for work, and I looked at the current weather conditions on my phone. It was -41, but it felt like -54 with the wind. It was dark. You look through the frosty windows and you see the ice fog rising from the buildings. And I remember thinking, this is going to be a very chilly and depressing walk to work. So I put my long johns on, my pants, my Gore-Tex shell, long down jacket, neck warmer, 2 hood, heavy winter boots, and I set out on my 20-minute walk to my office in downtown Calgary. Now, luckily, I was actually very mindful during my walk to work that day. I remember checking in with how I was feeling and observing the thoughts that were going through my head. I certainly remember feeling less than inspired to go to work that day. So guess what happened next? My husband's voice popped into my head. Don't you hate when that happens? Because he's probably going to be right. And he said to me, Kristen, connect to your why. Think of all the lives that you get to influence today. And he says that to me. And in doing so, I was able to change my attitude from that moment on with which I approached my day at work. So during your interview to get into dental school, how many of you said you wanted to become a dentist to help people? Right? So did I. But my definition of helping people is different today from what it was 30 years ago. Today, helping people means that I get to make a positive difference in the lives of people that I interact with every day. Caries removal, strengthening a tooth with a beautiful looking crown, locking down a floating denture to a few implants, getting patients out of pain, listening to my patients' concerns, being understanding and empathetic, being compassionate, being kind, being loving, being what the world needs. When you can connect to your inner passion for dentistry, the networks in your brain actually shift to a higher level of thinking, and they become adaptive to adverse situations, all of those adverse situations that you'll encounter every day. Your brain's innate guidance system gets turned on, which allows for better integrative functioning throughout the rest of your brain and body, which reduces your stress. This will have a profound effect on the quality of your thoughts, emotions, attitudes, relationships, behaviors, beliefs, and your physiology. Connecting to your why can shift every stressor to be interpreted as a challenge. Every obstacle will be an opportunity for growth. Every adversity can promote positive adaptation. As the old Zen proverb goes about the journey of life, obstacles do not block the path, they are the path. So I ask you once again, what is your passion for dentistry and why are you here? My last topic of discussion is going to be about dental plaque. We're all here because of dental plaque. Our career is based around its potency. We remove decay, treat periodontal disease, manage infections, provide oral hygiene instructions to our patients every day. There's a huge lesson that we can all learn from dental plaque. Plaque is filled with bacteria, and we now know that all bacteria can talk to each other. They make chemical words, they recognize those words, and they all turn on group behaviors that are only successful when the cells participate in unison. This is called quorum sensing, and the bacteria in dental plaque has figured out that they are all much more powerful and influential when they stick together. Look around at your classmates and think about all that you've been through and the journey that you're about to embark on together. Despite all the global pressures to divide and disconnect, I challenge you to act from a higher evolutionary perspective and aim to work and stick together, globally and locally. This is how we're all going to thrive. And I told you earlier that the practice of dentistry really doesn't get any easier. However, what gets easier is one's ability to become more flexible and to cope. Our capacity to bear adverse experiences increases, which leads to growth and resilience. And with that comes a feeling of wellness and expanded well-being, which then sets the stage for all of us to flourish in all areas of our lives. I will end, as I always end my presentations, with appreciation and gratitude. Firstly, an add-on to me is to Chancellor McCreath. Thank you for your kind words. You know, you never know when you get to make a difference to people, and thank you. Thank you for the invitation to be able to speak with you today because it feeds my why, right? My why is to make a difference to you in your journey. And lastly, I want to thank all of you for choosing to become a dentist, to be what the world needs to be. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Dr. Yount. I don't know about you, but I feel a lot more calm. And finally, right on time, for the momentous occasion, we are here to celebrate the gifting of the white coats. Dr. Sakira, Dr. Uzwak, and Dr. Basilek, could you please take your places on stage right? The white coat ceremony is an important moment in the education and professional life of a dental student. At its most basic, the ceremony marks the beginning of the second term of the DMD program's second year. It recognizes the time when the clinic work and responsibilities begin and students make the transition from the lab and clinic to the mannequin to the patient. More significantly, the white coat ceremony and the Code of Professional Conduct oath that will be recited today signify each student's commitment to a higher calling as a dental professional. It is not simply a rite of passage nor a required ritual. It is an important part of professional training. And I took those words right from Dr. Sakira's write-up in the program, so I thought it was fitting. Group 1, can you please rise and line up to the right of the stage? Just as we practiced, no pressure. For those of you watching on the live stream and in attendance today, just so you know, we'll be going through each of the groups like this, and then at the very end, we'll be asking the Year 2 and IDDP students to recite the oath. So just so you know what to expect. So with that, Sydney, you get to lead the charge. I'm going to back away.
Hi, everybody. Thanks again for coming. I'm Sydney Barrett, and I would like to introduce my cloaker, Hamna Ali.
My name is Juan Mateo Huitrago, and I would like to introduce my cloaker, Ann Bay.
My name is Hunter Charters, and I'd like to introduce my cloaker, Aaron Ball.
Hi, my name is Jashanjeet Dillon, and I'd like to introduce my cloaker, Hasi Bharti.
Hi, my name is Kristen Dyko, and I'd like to introduce my cloaker, Olivia Bolin.
Hi, my name is Eli Egerhaus, and I'd like to introduce my cloaker, Rachel Bramley.
Hi, my name is Balbrit Hans, and I would like to introduce my cloaker, Kevin Chan.
My name is Logan Henriksen. I'd like to introduce my cloaker, Stanley Chen.
Hello, my name is Valerian Igbalina, and I would like to introduce my cloaker, Nadine Elameri.
Year 2 students, please rotate to the left and hand your coats to the Year 4 cloakers. This is the difference between left and right. Year 4, please return to your seats. And Sydney, you can lead the pack on the shaking of the hands, please, before finding yourself in the back row. Meanwhile, I'll ask Group 2 to please come and stand on the right of the stage. You guys might have to back up just a little, just a pinch.
Hi, my name is Amola Kang, and I'd like to introduce my cloaker, Christopher Pike.
Hi, my name is Mandeep Kaur, and I would like to introduce my cloaker, Erin Gallagher.
My name is Garrett Kava. I'd like to introduce my cloaker, Deepa George.
My name is Liam Kerr, and I would like to introduce my cloaker, David Huang.
My name is Mohammed Saad Kaur, and I would like to introduce my cloaker, David Hu.
Hi, my name is Judy Kim, and I would like to introduce my cloaker, Samira Ibrahim.
Hi, my name is Joyce Lee. I'd like to introduce my cloaker, Renee Ingram.
Hi, my name is Jennifer Leo, and I'd like to introduce my cloaker, Dana Kachab.
Hi,
my name is Caitlin Lockhart, and I would like to introduce my cloaker, Minju Kim.
Year 2s, please turn to the left and hand your coats to the Year 4 cloakers. Cloakers, you may cloak. Year 4, you can return to your seats, please. You can now go ahead and shake the hands. Group 3, please line up.
Hello, my name is Vivian Mark. I'd like to introduce my cloaker, Sarah Cowell.
Hi, my name is Tim Miller, and I'd like to introduce my cloaker, Shantara Lerner.
Hello, my name is Sagun Mishra, and I'd like to introduce my cloaker, Justin Lin.
Hello, my name is Brant Morrow, and I'd like to introduce my cloaker, Abdul Masri.
Hi, my name is Carly Nash. I'd like to introduce my cloaker, Oriolua Okikiolu.
My name is Sydney Patel. I'd like to introduce my cloaker, Karishma Patel.
Hi, my name is Stephen Perversive, and I would like to introduce my cloaker, Avner Fenn.
My name is Annie Pham. I would like to introduce my cloaker, Allison Phillips.
Hello, everyone. My name is Omar Salama, and I'd like to introduce my cloaker, Jill Phillips.
Year 2 students, please turn to your left and hand your jackets to your 4th year cloakers. Year 4s, you can return to your seats, please. Year 2s, smile nice. You've got lots of photo ops coming your way. Vivian, you can lead the shaking of the hands, please. Group 4, please come line up.
Hi, my name is Quinn Sully. I'd like to introduce my cloaker, Christopher Pike.
Hello, my name is Connor Sitch, and I'd like to introduce my cloaker, Hamid Rahman.
My name is Kasla Tyon, and my cloaker is Mariah Saunders.
Hi, my name is Robin Tran. I would like to introduce my cloaker, Christian Schumacher.
Hi, my name is Justice Tremblay, and I would like to introduce my cloaker, Fareed Sharif.
Hi, my name's Liam Zimmer, and I would like to introduce my cloaker, Shaylin Standish.
Year 2, please turn to your left and hand your coat to your Year 4 cloaker. Year 4, you could take your seats when your job is done. Year 4 can take your seats, please. You can go ahead and shake the hands now. While they're doing this, I will ask the IDDP students to please come line up to the side of the stage. I would like to just take a moment to recognize the IDDP class of 2024 is also a part of our white coat ceremony. For these students, today is not a transition to clinical care, as these dentists have previously provided patient care in their home countries and have in our clinics since September. Instead, today is the official recognition of patient care in Canada as students of the College of Dentistry with the University of Saskatchewan.
Hi, my name is Baharan Riyad, and my cloaker is Caleb Tyler.
Hello, my name is Dipti Kanchan, and my cloaker is Lazelle Crepe.
Hello everyone, my name is Akbar Khan, and my cloaker is Neelan Verma.
IDDP students, please turn to the left and hand your cloakers to the Year 4 students. Year 4, you can please take your seat. Bahare, you can lead the handshaking. I'm going to ask the Year 2 and IDDP students just to come forward to the markers on the stage. Dr. Doig, Assistant Dean Clinics, I'm going to invite you up to the podium as he will be leading the students in the recitation of the Code of Conduct. Students, please retrieve your code from your right jacket pocket. So many tests, hey, on this right and left thing.
Good afternoon. The College of Dentistry is a community comprising students, faculty, and staff dedicated to personal and academic excellence. Choosing to join this community obligates each one of us to adhere to a code of professional behavior and gives us the right to be challenged to learn, but not to be abused, harassed, or humiliated. Membership in this community is not without obligation, and accordingly, we have adopted the following statement of principles to guide us through our academic, clinical, and research work. If you can repeat after me. I will uphold both the spirit and letter of this code. As a member of the dental community, I will practice personal and academic integrity. I will respect the rights and dignity of patients, students, faculty, and support staff, and treat all persons with honesty, respect, fairness, and compassion. I will not make disparaging remarks about students, faculty, or support staff or their work.
I will not make disparaging remarks about students, faculty, or support staff or their work.
I will place the well-being of patients ahead of personal advancement.
I will place the well-being of patients ahead of personal advancement.
I will set patient care as the highest priority in the clinical setting. I will maintain patient confidentiality and will limit discussions of patients to appropriate settings.
I will maintain patient confidentiality and will limit discussions of patients to appropriate settings.
I will maintain high standards of ethical behavior and conduct myself in a manner befitting my profession at all times. Thank you very much. A weak start, but a strong finish.
Before we ask them all to take their seats, I think we should give one giant cheer and round of applause for our Year 2 and IDDP students. You can return to your seats. Dr. Sakira, Dr. Uzwak, and Dr. Basiluk, you can return to your seats as well. And with that, we would like to thank each of you for joining us today. I know it means a lot to our students to share in on this celebration. I want to remind all guests that you are invited to attend the reception we're hosting at Marquis Hall. Our Year 1 student volunteers, who I also want to give a round of applause to for all of their help with this. They are here and available to assist you with finding your way. I'm going to ask that all Year 2 and IDDP students line up at the front doors for our traditional photo. Year 4 students, we would also like you to line up at the front door so you can have a class photo as well. With that, we hope to see you all at the Marquis Hall reception. Thank you so much and congratulations again.